Hello, this is the astrology for March the 18th through the 24th. So nothing's really, well, stuff is happening this week, but not really that much, okay? So all we have is Aries moving into the sun on the 20th, okay? So this is a time of rebirth and new beginnings. Aries is a very playful energy and it likes to do new things and try new things. So let's see what this week has in love for that. Be careful about people coming back into your life, okay? I feel like people are going to be re-examining things because of this rebirth and new beginning energy, okay? Also, this is a time for you to think about any past things that you're leaving up in the air, okay? So that's what's going on with that energy. So you also have Mercury going retrograde on the 23rd. So of course, be careful about signing contracts, starting new relationships as well, because we all know that they don't last when they're made in Mercury retrograde. So contracts, I think I said that already. Making final decisions on things. You might want to be a little bit careful with that, okay? Yeah, be careful because I feel like you're not looking at things all the way through, okay? So be careful about finalizing things because I don't feel like you're looking at them all the way through. Have strength. This is a time to keep moving forward. It's going to be really hard because maybe you do want to finalize things, but keep moving forward, okay? Like I said, new relationships. This is a time really to reevaluate new relationships because there's all this energy about new beginnings and starting things new. Be careful. I feel like you're going to feel like everyone new that comes into your life during this time is a soulmate or something like that because it's going to be seeming to be working good. But the thing about the new communication is because Aries brings in that air with Mercury retrograde of things being new and fresh, okay? And I don't feel like you're using all of your mental capacity to really look through things because of that. And then the Devil card comes up, okay? So be very careful. That's all I'm saying. I don't think that at this time you're seeing things all the way through, or you'll start to see that things are not quite as they seem. One more card. Yep. So be careful about relationships. About starting new relationships. I feel like every one of them is going to seem like a soulmate relationship. But I'll tell you what, with that card coming up right here, if you can get through the Mercury retrograde and still be together, then it's okay. But don't make any final decisions during the Mercury retrograde, okay? So next we'll have your tarot readings for the week. Thank you for listening. This is the weekly reading for March 18th through 24th. And this is for the element of fire. We're going to start with Aries. Okay, Spirit. What do you have for Aries for March 18th through 24th? What would you like them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of? Ooh, I was just flushed with something. Like a lot is going on. Okay. Okay, Aries. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Temperance in reverse. Ten of Cups is under that. I feel like you're trying to balance your happiness. You're trying to balance your happiness because something... You made a decision on something but it's still up in the air. You still feel it's open. This could be a relationship, but you're trying your best to balance things, and this was your best way to do it, to find your ultimate happiness, because it looks like you weren't finding happiness where you were or the situation you were in, so you needed to make some moves and make some changes. You have the Nine of Cups here. Sorry, let me turn my music down a little bit. You have the Nine of Cups here, and I feel like you're trying to make yourself content, and it's a lot for you, okay? Underneath that, you have the Three of Swords, and that talks about heartbreak, okay? You're trying to get out of your head about a separation and trying to find happiness within a separation that you were in. I feel like you did build foundations with someone, and you're not very clear on why it couldn't work. I feel like you still don't understand why it didn't work. But you had to break through some illusions, and that's why you separated. You had to break through some illusions, okay? It just feels like, to me, I'm hearing it wasn't the right time. So it just wasn't the right time for you, or the right circumstances, and that's why you're like, I need to find balance, and I need to find happiness within myself with the Nine of Cups. You're trying to find contentment where you are. You have the Knight of Swords in reverse. This could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Why do I feel like this is still you? No, it's not. Somebody around you has restless energy. I feel like they don't want the break. They don't want the split, but they haven't made a decision. And every time it feels like they are going to make a decision, they don't make a decision. And I feel like they know that something is there, but they're stuck in their own head. I feel like this is a situation where I need to tell you to rely on divine timing. There's nothing you can really do to make this move, Aries. I'm going to tell you what fell out. The Hangman, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So give me a second. I feel like there's a lot of indecision. I feel like you had indecision at first about this situation, and then you came back in to make a decision. You wanted to offer something secure to this person. This may also be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, okay? But you may have been trying to offer something stable to this person. Now, they felt stuck because they were used to the old energy and they were stuck there, okay? But you were attempting to break that energy, to change it so you could have something stable, which is why you gave the offer and attempted communication. But you were met here by this stuck person who is giving you this energy or this feeling of not wanting to reciprocate that. But it's very interesting because it's like they want you here, but they're not treating you the way that they should treat you in order for you to want to stay there. This is heavy energy this week, and now I know why I felt like that. Whew. You have self-respect, and it says respect yourself. You're the best judge of what's right. So respect yourself, and that's what you're doing, especially with you trying to find contentment within this situation and separating yourself. Because what's the point of you keep trying and keep diving in and keep working yourself to the bone when you're not getting what is due to you? It's like, come out of yourself. Do you want to do this or do you not? And that's where you are right now. Whew, that's some heavy energy. Okay. Next we have Leo. Spirit, what do you have for Leo? For March 18th through 24th, what would you like them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of at this time? You had 2 cards fall out and they came like this. So I'm going to wait to flip them over. You had the 4 of Wands and the King of Swords fall out in reverse. I feel like you're trying to gain happiness with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone who has that energy, and they're very cold. They're not cold. I feel like they overthink things a little too much, but when they overthink things, they think that they know the truth, and it's hard for you to get through them. If it's not that sign, it's somebody with that energy. Okay, I feel like there's a message coming into you, or you're sending a message about wanting to start something again because you want to get back. I feel like you're on the outs and you want to get back in. On the bottom of the deck, you have the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Wands in reverse. So it talks about someone not seeing the offer, being uninterested, not paying attention. This could be you or them. And this in turn, this person or you are not putting up a fight. You're not really trying to work on things. You're letting it happen the way it happens. And you're not going to make any changes or ruffle any feathers. So you have the 10 of Swords in reverse. And I feel like something is trying to force you to make a change or make things better. But you don't see the victory here, right? You feel like there's a loss here. But yeah, I feel like someone is trying to come out of the cold or come out of a loss and make it better. And this could be you. They could be offering you a relationship, but I don't feel like you feel victory here. They're trying to get you to come out of this, or you're trying to get someone to come out of this. I feel like you don't know if you want to go back in. You actually don't have the drive to do it. You don't have the drive to turn this 10 of Swords upright either. I feel like you just don't have the drive. You're over controlling the situation because you... I feel like you're letting someone else do it. You're letting someone else decide what they want to do, and you're going to go with it because that's, I'm hearing like that's what they truly feel. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I see an Aries here, or a Leo, Sagittarius. Whoever this person is, I feel like they're coming towards you like they know that you should be together, or they know that you're the one, but you don't have the same direction that they have. I feel like you're listening. I feel like you're listening and you're letting them guide the situation. So you know whatever they choose to do or how their reaction is, that is their truth. And whatever this is, it doesn't sit right with you. It doesn't sit right with you. I feel like that they give you this opportunity for love, but next to this Emperor in reverse, I don't see you moving. Because you're just like, you're telling me the truth without telling me the truth. It's like their actions are telling you the truth. Two cards. 5 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. There's so much combative energy between you and this person. Why? Because someone isn't making a decision. I feel like you're trying to juggle your emotions. You're trying to juggle what it is that you actually want to do. What does this even mean to you? Where do I want to go with this person? They're pushing you to make a decision, but I don't feel like you're very interested in making the decision. I feel like you decided what you wanted to do. You've said that. And you're not going to move. You will not be moved. King of Pentacles in reverse. You're definitely holding on to what you have. You are immovable here. You're protecting yourself. I feel like this energy doesn't feel stable to you, even though it is King energy. It's something about their direction or their approach that you don't like. You have opportunity. It says release ties to the past. When you let go of the old, you make room for the new. I feel like that's what you're gonna do. I feel like you're attempting to let this go. With the High Priestess in reverse, it just doesn't feel like it's in harmony with you. You feel blocked by this. I feel like you do have an open heart with the Queen of Cups in reverse, but this is just not the direction that you want to go. It's just not the direction you want to go in. Last but not least, we have Sagittarius. Spirit, what do you have for Sagittarius for March 18th through 24th? What would you like them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of at this time? March 18th through 24th. Okay, Sagittarius, this wanted to fall out the Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like something's making a go round. Something's coming back around after you cut it off. After you decided to leave it alone, something's coming back around. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign towards Virgo, Capricorn, or this could be somebody just offering you something that is more stable. Underneath that, you have the Queen of Wands. That tells me that I don't want to say you're not feeling it, but you're not feeling it. I think there is an offer, but something about it, you just don't want to accept it. It's the way that it's coming back around. You're not working with it. You're making a sacrifice on it. I really feel that. I feel like you're like, that's nice. So you start with the Three of Cups. There could be a three-party situation, more than one person, and you're not interested. You're not. I feel like there's an injustice or maybe a divorce that was supposed to be promised or happening, or a split, and it just doesn't feel like you're interested in it. I feel like there is somebody who is making a decision. That's that go around. This could be you coming back in to take a risk because someone promised they were going to get a divorce, or somebody is coming to you saying that they've made a decision and decided to cut somebody out of their life. Okay, the Page of Wands, this could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this could just be you wanting to start something new. Okay, so there is something new coming around after a split because you want to hold on to it. But be very careful because underneath it you have the Seven of Wands in reverse. And this to me is about you being distracted. Or not making good decisions, okay? Like breaking up a happy home possibly. Because that's not really what's happening. Like the split is not really happening. That's what somebody is telling you to have sex or something like that. So be careful about that. But for some of you some of you may be worried about criticism as well about making a choice to start something new because it's fresh out of something. But whatever it is, you decided to work on it and walk back into it. Okay, even though there's all this conflicting energy or people not accepting what you're doing, you have a direction of where you want to go, and you're going to work hard on keeping this around. But you do feel stuck because something is up in the air. So I feel like you find out excuse me, that you really didn't win, and that risk that you took was just for sex or just because of passion, like you weren't paying attention. I feel like there is a warning here. Like there is an offer, and someone's making that offer because they know how to get you back on their side because you weren't interested in it. And it's like, be careful about things that are coming back around and making sacrifices and things, okay? Because I feel like it's not going to end the way you think it's going to end. It's not done, whatever it is. So don't take this as an opportunity to start something new or go something different or do something different and then work on it. Excuse me. Woo, what's going on with me? And then you back in the same circumstances that you were in before, Sagittarius. I feel like you think a wrong was righted. This is the summary. You feel as though a wrong was righted. Excuse me. Someone wheels you in with some sort of passion that you have for them or some sort of sex to get you almost distracted But then as you continue forward, you notice that the same situation is at hand. Right? That's what I see. Okay, Ace of Swords. Ooh, that one wanted to come out too. Ace of Swords in reverse. The World card in reverse. There it is again. The Three of Swords and the Four of Swords in reverse. So whatever you think is clear is not really clear. It's not done. It's still there. Okay? And if you move forward too fast or take yourself out of this rest where you were, this comfortable spot, you're going to get your heart broken. So just remember, even though this person is coming out of rest or you're coming out of rest, that the situation still hasn't been fixed. It still hasn't been fixed. So that's what you need to remember. Ace of Wands, yeah. There's still delays. There's still delays, Sagittarius. So be aware of that, okay? Achievement. It says chase your dreams. You may be surprised where they lead you. You have goals and aspirations of what you want. And I see that because when this person comes back in or makes this promise, you get really excited about it. So that means that you have goals or things that you want. But make sure that the other person is on the same page as you. Make sure that what you want and what you're taking risks on are well worth it. Don't go back down the same road, the same cycles. Pay attention, okay? Alright. So thank you so much for listening. I will see you next week. I love you very much. Love and light. Bye-bye.